All right, today's lesson is on 4.4 and using angle side angle and angle angle side congruency. So these are two proofs, or two theorems, excuse me, straight from your textbook. One is actually a postulate, the other is the theorem, but either way it's angle side angle and angle angle side. So please write these both down in your notes for tonight. There's plenty of room on the back of your paper. In the angle side angle, it says if two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the included side of a second triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. So this is, in a sense, the opposite of the side angle side. This time, the side has to be the included piece. So we have an angle, and then we immediately have the side that makes up the second angle that's congruent. So this ASA, angle side angle theorem. And then angle angle side, for this particular theorem, it says if two angles and a non-included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the corresponding non-included side of a second triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. So by not included, they are referring to that side not being part of both of those angles, or not being a side that makes both angles. So as we follow along on this triangle, if we start over here with this angle, then we go directly to this other angle, and then this side is not included. And that's the same pattern up here in this other triangle. Additionally, you could have BA is congruent to ED, and you would still have angle side or angle angle side, because if you know that these two corresponding sides are congruent to each other, you still can use AAS, and that will work. There are two problems on your notes that I would like you to work out. They are both proofs, and use these two theorems to help prove that those triangles are congruent to each other. Again, you might need some other postulates or properties or things like that to work on those. And we will go over those tomorrow in class as well. Have a great night.